I had no desire to go anywhere. And at the time I was in a credit union system, and actually, honestly, Skyly, it goes back to March 6th, 2018. And I walked into a credit union location. It was one of the largest credit unions in the island here. And I ran a massive team. We had an insurance division. We had a credit division, like giant castle of a branch. And I walked in one day, and it was March 6th. Walked into my office, put my lunch away, and I sat down at my desk and I looked at my watch, and I'm like, 8:17. 8:17 in the morning on a Wednesday. And it was almost like that movie Groundhog Day, where I was like, is this my life? Has my life become my biggest win of the day? Is I'm 120 seconds quicker than I was yesterday walking my ass from the car and turning off the alarm code. And I had this breakdown where I've never had an anxiety attack before. I've never had like a full blown, like I've never experienced mass hysteria until that day. And my whole life was mapped out in front of me. And I picked up my lunch. I picked up my picture of my kids and my wife, and I walked away. Walked into the car and shut the door. I armed the branch, walked out, and I just sat there, and I kind of went, phoned my wife, and I said, I don't know where the mortgage payment's going to come from. I'm done. And she was just like, what do you mean you're done? Why aren't you at work? And I was like, I don't want to be this guy anymore. And she was just like, figure it out. And so through all the changes and laterals and forwards and backwards to get to where I am, she's always been my number one advocate. So it's so important to have that support system in place.